Okay, in this video we're going to be covering the lumbar PAILs and rails for the spine. So the goal here is to work on strengthening and expanding a little bit of range of motion in the lumbar spine portion. So for this setup here, we're going to require a yoga block, and so we'll go over exactly what we're going to do. So our setup, we're going to start off in our general cat-camel position, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. From here, I'm going to drop my elbows onto the ground, so forearm position here, almost similar to a plank. We're going to rest the forehead here on the block. This is going to be acting as twofold. I can use this to help just stay nice and stable, rest my foreheads, but also when we generate that internal tension for our PAILs and rails, we can think about squeezing this block. So what I'm going to do once I'm down on this position, I'm going to first overextend my spine. So you can see I'm trying to pull my lower back down to the ground, extending that lower region. Then I'm going to slowly start to actively flex that lumbar region. So you can see my tailbone tucking in. Think of it as the bowl tipping backwards. I'm going to find that position before I want to feel like I want to end up going all the way up through the rest of the spine. Once I find that, we're going to hang out here for about 60 seconds or the prescribed duration, focusing now on just breathing in through the nose for about 3 to 5 seconds and exhaling through the mouth for about 5 seconds. After the 60 seconds of that passive stretch within this position, we then start to create our full body tension. I'll take a deep breath in through the nose, exhale through the mouth, and at the same time, I'm going to start to engage the core, thinking about bracing that core. As I brace that core, I'm going to try and radiate that tension through my entire body. So I'm going to think about squeezing the block with the hands. At the same time, my arms, my shoulders are getting tensed. I can feel my pecs and my chest engaging, the lats engaging as well. I'm really going to focus around the tension around the area of that lower back, around the spine, glutes and hamstrings as well. I might even dig my toes down into the ground. We'll take about 5 seconds or so to radiate that tension upwards. And then we're going to hold and maintain that for 10 seconds. That is our PAILs. After 10 seconds, I'm going to maintain that tension. Now I'm going to actively try to flex my lumbar spine. So you're going to see I'm trying to actively tuck that tailbone in a little bit longer. If I had something to push against here, you'd feel this portion of the spine trying to push upwards almost. We're going to do that for about 10 seconds. Relax, not leave the position here. Let the tension go. Take about 2 deep breaths. And then, if prescribed, we would perform another rep of PAILs and rails. So that is our lumbar spine PAILs and